we're back to square fucking one. Oh my god. We're back to square one. Literally, I just uploaded the Sox vid. And I was giving them praise all weekend. They beat the Yankees, the number one team in the American League East. Looks like they got some life again. But now they're fucking dead again. And honestly, I think everybody's done with the Red Sox now. I think from what I've seen on social media so far, the fan base is beliving. They're done. They're tired of the same thing over and over and over again. And this is now the icing on the cake for the Red Sox. And what a bad time for them to do something like this to this fan base. Rafael Devers has been traded to the San Francisco Giants. Now, I'm laughing, but also on the inside, fuck, this sucks. This hurts San Diego. Because we're competing with the Giants for the second spot in the division. And we're competing with them for a wild card spot right now. So this hurts us. Fuck. Holy crap. Absolutely insane. This is the last thing I wanted to see for the Padres. They're going to get Devers hitting home runs in McCovey Cove. Oh my god, that's just unbelievable for them. This hurts San Diego, though, big time. And listen, it's not like they got a haul in return. I mean, they got off the contract totally, but get the return that the Red Sox got for Rafael Devers. Because it's absolutely damning what the Red Sox got in return for Rafael Devers. The Red Sox get in return Kyle Harrison, right-hander Jordan Hicks, outfield prospects James Tibbs. Boston will not send any money to cover the remaining $250 million plus on Rafael Devers' deal. So they get off the money completely, which this is the Red Sox front office and ownership being cheap again. I mean, to be fair, there has been a lot of stuff going on with Devers this year, where they moved him off of third base and brought him to DH. They asked him to play first base, but he was starting to take some reps at first base. I mean, there's so much you can ask for a guy in one season. I don't know if they went to Devers first about the Bregman signing or not. We're going to know the entire story as time goes along. But what we've been seeing so far is we've been seeing some news outlets tweeting about this. And one of them that I saw and I went, wow, is this. From the Globe on Devers being dealt to San Francisco. The team's feeling was that a $313.5 million contract comes with responsibilities to do what is right for the team, and that Devers did not live up to those responsibilities. They've had enough, and they traded him. The return that you got for him, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jordan Hicks, who has what, like a 6 ERA right now? Let me look this up real quick. Again, I'm just going on the fly because this is all breaking news right now. And I'm just absolutely baffled that the Red Sox would even do this. Yeah, Jordan Hicks right now, a reliever, a 6.47 ERA. Not having a great season. And Kyle Harrison, who is not having a great year either. Starting pitcher with a 4.56 ERA, 25 strikeouts, a 1.27 whip. They just gave him up. I'm not even going to go into the prospects because you guys know how I feel at the end of the day with prospects. Prospects are like suspects. But they just gave Devers up. They pretty much said, F off, get off this team, see you later. I don't care what we get from him in return. Just get off the money. This is the franchise player of the Boston Red Sox that they did this to. And this is a huge stat right here. In the last 5 years, the Red Sox have either traded their franchise player or let their franchise player walk in 3 out of the last 5 years. That is a big to the fans. You can't just give up Rafael Devers for nothing after you traded away Mookie Betts, who's going to be one of the best players in Dodger history, who is one of the most talented players in baseball, a first ballot Hall of Famer. You trade Mookie Betts away. I know Bogaerts is not having a great year, but with everything that Bogaerts did with the Red Sox and what he did on the field during his time here, he was a big piece of this Red Sox team. He wanted to be here. He was willing to take pay cuts to stay with the team, and you just let him walk for nothing. You didn't even make a competitive offer with him to keep him around. It wasn't even close. Trust me, I know the numbers. I have my sources. I don't know the whole details, obviously, of the Bogaerts situation, but I know what I need to know about it. And I have my sources based off of that situation. And I trust my source 100%. So you said F you to Mookie. You said F you to Xander. And now you're saying F you to Rafael Devers. 3 of the biggest pieces in your franchise, you've said F off to them. How pathetic can you fucking be? My grandparents are watching this, and I am sorry for cursing, but I have to speak out of anger for all Red Sox fans out there because I feel so bad for them that they've just been gutted and emotionally abused by this front office and ownership over these last 5 years. I feel bad for them. I don't feel any pain right now because I've been done with this team. The Bogaerts situation was my last straw. But this fan base has been treated like absolute shit in the last 5 years. And this just adds to the resume. And what's even crazier is that I am having people who I don't even talk to anymore, who I went to high school with, who I played baseball with back in the day, hitting me up. My phone's been blowing up. It's dinging as we speak in my earbuds. Because they know I was the diest of the diehardest Red Sox fans out there back in the day. And they're coming to me because for a little bit, I was done with the Celtics after they traded Paul Pierce because I grew up watching Pierce. I was somewhat young. And that was the guy who got me into basketball. And when I saw the Celtics trade Paul Pierce after he said he wanted to finish his career in Boston, I was like, that is so disrespectful to the fans and to Pierce and everything else like that. I was done with him for a little bit. But I have people from high school who are texting me right now who at this current moment knows that I do not support this team right now. I don't support what they're doing to the fans. I don't support what they're doing in general. I'm done with them. I don't have a single thing Red Sox up right here. It's all Celtics. It used to be Red Sox, but it all got taken down because the love for this team that I had is gone. Is completely gone. And that will not change until this front office and this ownership is gone completely. Once the whole franchise is basically reset under new ownership, a good front office and everything else like that, we have a clean slate. I'm back. But back to what I was trying to say. I have people who I went to high school with who knew I was the biggest of the biggest Red Sox fans out there, who are texting me as we speak. Again, my phone is dinging. They're hitting me up, and they're saying, wow, I don't blame you for 1 second for being done with this Red Sox team. I don't blame you for 1 second how you feel. I don't blame you for 1 second you putting on that San Diego Padres Bogaerts uniform. I cannot blame you. Because this is absolutely gut-wrenching. This is absolutely embarrassing to the team, the fan base, the city, Red Sox history, everything. You just can't put it into words what Red Sox fans are feeling right now. Right now, at this current moment, Ben is absolutely heartbroken. diehard Red Sox fans have been heartbroken. Because this was the last piece of that phenomenal 2018 year. And they just basically said F off to him. Just like they said F off to the others. I cannot agree with what this front office is doing. I cannot agree with what the ownership has become. I cannot support it. I cannot get behind it. And it's too bad that this is the weekend that all of this happens. To your franchise player, you basically told him to F off. I cannot believe this. I mean, I can believe it. Because this is the third time in the last 5 years that this front office has done this to their franchise player. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. Fenway's a historic landmark and they're going to make their money regardless. But the diehard of the diehard fans need to stand up for what is right. It's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing to this point. Diehard fans just need to be done. They just need to stop supporting this team for a while. To get a point across. They need a boycott. I've been saying this. I've been saying this for the last 3 years. And I stand on my take. There is no optimism in this team until ownership is gone and the front office is gone. Once they have a clean slate where we have a new ownership, a new front office, then I will be back. Then Red Sox stuff will be hung. But until then, I can't. I can't do it. And people are finally starting to understand where I'm coming from. They didn't understand it when the Celtics traded Paul Pierce. And thankfully for the Celtics, that worked out well for them. But this right here with the Red Sox, this is different. Like now, if I'm really looking back on it, I probably overreacted with the Pierce stuff that happened. I probably overreacted. But this is damning. And he's still only 28. It's not like he's 35, 34, like he's getting up there in age. He's 28. And you said, fuck you. You didn't only say fuck you to Rafael Devers. I hope you guys understand that. You didn't just say fuck you to Rafael Devers. You said fuck you to the fans. You said fuck you to the team. You said fuck you to the players. You said fuck you to Cora. You said fuck you to the city and this community. And you expect people to still support you after all of this? First it was Mookie Betts. Then it was Xander Bogaerts. And now it's Rafael Devers. And I hope you guys can understand one thing else. This is going to happen to these other prospects too. Because I don't know where their expectations are. But this is how the front office works. Anybody can be replaceable at any given time. And this is just sad and embarrassing. Fan favorites getting the middle finger. You're not only giving the middle finger to the players, but you're giving a middle finger to the fan base as well. I did not think for a second that yesterday's game that I went to was going to be Rafael Devers' second to last game in a Red Sox uniform. I saw Devers hit a home run on TV today, and I did not think for a second that today would be Rafael Devers' last game in a Red Sox uniform. I did not think that. But here we are. The Red Sox really traded away their third face of the franchise and having a very good year, too. Even though he was upset with the fact that he was getting moved off his position, he is still hitting .271, 15 home runs, 58 RBI, on-base percentage is .400. His slugging is .494, and his OPS is .894. Right now, Rafael Devers is actually on pace to have his best WAR ever in his entire career. How pathetic can you fucking be, Red Sox? How pathetic can you be? I could maybe reword that. One of the best WAR stats that he's ever had in his entire career. Regardless, my point still stands. You are an utter disgrace to Boston sports, to this community, to this city, and to your own franchise. And today was just another day to add onto the list of shit that you've put this franchise through, what you've put your staff through, what you put your players through, what you put your coaching staff through, and most importantly, what you've put your fans through. I cannot stress this enough. Sell the fucking team. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And you're way past the villain at this point. John Henry, sell the fucking team. Breslow needs to be fired. This is absolutely crazy. Red Sox fans, the comment section down below is your safe spot. Let me know how you're feeling. Whatever you need, I'm there for you. I can't believe this right now. Devers is really no longer a Red Sox. I did not think they would do this after they got rid of Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts. And they've already hurt this fan base enough at that point. I did not think they would do something like this. But here we are. Rafael Devers is going to the San Francisco Giants. After they just swept the New York Yankees. How pathetic can the Red Sox be? I hope you guys understand now why I've been done with this Red Sox team. Why I'm not even rooting for them. Why I can't even support them. I hope it's very clear now. And I hope you guys understand it. Because this is an absolute gut punch to the fan base. I feel sorry for all of you that are still Red Sox fans out there. This channel's a safe spot for you. Here for you whenever you need it. I'm at a loss of words. That's crazy. Sell the team, John Henry. You're a fucking disgrace.